Hello, this is Tara-Jean. I am with DancePlug and the amazing choreographer. If you saw the opening Bollywood routine.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Bollywood is hard, right?
It's very difficult. It's not as easy as it looks. And when these contestants work so hard, and you all see the end product, but it is a very intricate, very precise and ornate style of dance. And the thing about Bollywood is it takes and grabs every style of dance that encompasses the world and puts it on a Bollywood soundtrack, and that's what defines Bollywood dancing. But there's a little bit of hip hop, there's a little bit of ballroom, there's a little bit of classical Indian dancing, there's a little bit of funk. So you have to be really well rounded to execute the perfect Bollywood number.
And America, did you see that? He's dancing as he's explaining Bollywood.
Can't help it.
I love it. It's so expressive, and it really shows the love for dance. I mean, all of those dancers had the biggest smiles on their faces. And like right now, your smile, you're just so sweet as a person.
Thank you.
And is it true with Bollywood dancing, if you do certain hand movements, if it's the other way or if it's wrong, then that means something else that's not good?
Well, I mean, it definitely can mean that, but like the general public in India isn't gonna see a certain hand gesture and be like, oh my god, like what's going on? Like they're not gonna freak out, because unless you're a trained classical Indian dancer, then only will you kind of frown upon like a wrong gesture that's done wrong. But the general public, isn't. That's like saying every person in the Western world a ballet dancer and they all point their toes, and so it's that misconception. But it is true that if you have an incorrect hand gesture and a classical trained dancer is looking at you and is incorrectly, she or he might slap you silly.
Oh my goodness.
Because it's rooted thousands of years old, and that's why. There's a lot of respect behind it.
Tradition. That's amazing. Now, one more question to get to the juicy stuff. Dun, dun, dun. I would love to know for you who the standout is, who you think will be a star, but you can't name a whole bunch of dancers. We don't want to hear everyone. We don't want to hear all of them are their own star. We just want one girl, one guy.
This is where I make my Bollywood exit out of the interview because I can't answer that.
You can't. They all are so good.
And I mean, you're asking me just after me spending the last 4 days with them, so there's a connection right now that I have, and absolutely. And there's such camaraderie this season with top 10 or top 12. That it's just hard to say that. I mean, and I think America definitely is feeling the chemistry of the top couples. You can kind of tell by the people who are whistling and cheering. But I think America needs to look a little bit behind, like put aside the personality a little bit sometimes and focus more on someone's technique and what their journey has been, how much they've grown, and then kind of form an opinion, So I think that's something that we all should maybe look into sometimes in the show.